Therese Arnese says she was 19 years old when she met Bill Cosby in Vegas. That was in 1976. Cosby was putting on a show at the Hilton.
He asked me, would you like to come see my show? Of course I would.
She says she ended up at an after party. Therese says hours later it was just her and Cosby, and that's when she says he offered her some pills.
I took them. Didn't know what they were, didn't even ask. I just was intimidated, I guess. And I took them. Then my next memory is feeling drugged and him having sex with me.
Therese says she didn't know how she got home, but remembers telling her mother the next day.
She just looked at me and she said, well, maybe he'll take care of you.
Therese says Cosby would later put her up in the penthouse suite. She says months later, he asked her to leave because she thought she was pregnant. Therese would end up moving to Florida, where she says Cosby paid for her good grades in school.
That's when I got the Western Union. The secretary called me up the next day and she said, go to Western Union. You've been sent something from Bill Cosby.
The money continued, says Therese, another $5,000, but she never heard from Cosby again. Therese never went public with the allegations of rape that first night they met until 2005. That's when another woman came forward with what Therese says was a similar story.
How dare him doing this? He's still doing this. This is like 30 years later. This man is still doing it.
Therese became a witness, Jane Doe 10, but the case was settled out of court and died down. And now, as the allegations come forward again, Therese says it's time to share her story.
And I'm going to say to Bill Cosby, you do owe me an explanation for why you did this to me. Why? I want an apology. That's what I want. I want you to apologize to me for hurting me. I want you to apologize for taking advantage of me.